Thank you, Olivia. Buenos dias. Good morning. So it is my pleasure to introduce our first speaker. She is one of our 6 outstanding students that received the IME Becas last year. Areli, she's a graduating senior, and she will tell you a little bit more about her. But I'm very proud to announce that she got accepted into grad school program. She got accepted into the Masters in Fine Arts at Columbia University. So please welcome Areli to the podium.
Hello. Thank you, everyone. When I first learned that I've been awarded the Becas scholarship, I thought I had it all figured out. I would learn about cotton. I would work with my mentor. I would understand the relationship between borderlands. But in reality, I had no idea what was about to happen. I could talk to you about working with my mentor and what a great opportunity is to work with someone whom you admire and who's outstanding in their field. I could talk to you about the financial aid, which is always welcome as a middle-class student. Or I could talk to you about the wonderful sense of community that arises from working with a lot of talented people. But what I really want to talk about is about those moments when it's midnight and everything's going wrong and you're doubting yourself and you're thinking, I can't do this. I'm just a first-generation Mexican girl. Because those are the moments that hold the most value when you've done presenting your research and you see everyone and you think, I am just a first-generation Mexican student, and I did this, and I can do more. And I think that's the greatest asset of IME Becas, is breaking down the narrative of the mediocre Mexican. It's redefining the label of minority. It's giving you a bag of tools and telling you, here, this is for you. I believe in you. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Diana Velasquez. I come from USD. I'm specifically from the Program Student Support Services, and we promote retention and graduation among first-generation, low-income, and underrepresented students and students who have documented disabilities. And I'm here to present an amazing student that I'm so proud of. So here's a little bit about her. So Debbie Romero is currently a sophomore at the University of San Diego. She's a first-generation college student from Orange County. As an IME Becas scholar, Debbie is highly involved in the Mexican community. Currently, she's a performer for the group Fama and shares her Mexican heritage through folklorico dance. Additionally, Debbie spends 10 hours a week tutoring elementary students in Linda Vista, a low-income and diverse neighborhood in San Diego. Debbie no solo es un líder en la comunidad mexicana, pero también es una estudiante ejemplar para sus compañeros en la Universidad de San Diego. Es una mentora para el programa Student Support Services y ayuda a estudiantes universitarios que son de bajos recursos o son los primeros de su familia en ir a la universidad. Debbie es una persona que está comprometida a expandir las oportunidades educativas de grupos marginalizados en Estados Unidos. Ayúdenme a darle la bienvenida a Debbie Romero, un orgullo mexicano.
Hubiera traído mi banquito, ¿verdad? Like Diana said, I'm a student at the University of San Diego. And just by saying that sentence makes me feel incredibly blessed because I never thought college was a dream waiting to be realized. In 1991, both my parents took the perilous journey that is immigration and embittered their lives in Toluca, Estado de Mexico, to work in the United States with their hearts set on providing a better future for their 4 daughters. Having 4 daughters to care for in between endless factory and fast food work took a toll on their once strong and energetic bodies, but not their spirit. Although my 3 sisters and I felt protected by their love, they unfortunately could not shield us from the poverty and the violence that surrounded us in East Anaheim. Nevertheless, the positive and nurturing socialization that my parents provided inspired me to give back so much love and so much appreciation to those that came into my path. As I grew older, I became aware of my disadvantaged position. For example, I remember how language barrier played a really dominant role in my life, whether it was translating for my parents or not understanding the homework correctly. I remember I was constantly trying to comprehend and understand what it was. But instead of having this experience incapacitate me, I wanted to use this backstory to empower me, myself, and others. As a bilingual tutor in Linda Vista, I reconciled with my background. and utilize it to forge meaningful relationships with the students I served. And because I was able to understand and connect with them, I can say that they excel, so super proud. Although I'm a tutor, the students I work with have taught me not only to facilitate lessons, but how to be patient, adaptable, firm, supportive, loving, and understanding. Being at the school site makes me feel, honestly, reflect on my life because it reflects and resonates so much with myself. Whether it was having immigrant parents, having to learn English as a second language, growing up in an impoverished neighborhood, but most importantly, dreaming of a better future. With IME Beca, higher education has been more than a fantasy. This financial support has made it possible for me to continue being a student at the University of San Diego, and it has truly been an inspiration to create a better me, a tool to connect myself with my community, and the reason I choose to give back. But most importantly, through college, this scholarship has been a dream that I live out for my community, my parents, myself, and I do it with pride and appreciation every day. Whether it is I walk up, or I wake up, or I walk to class, I take time to realize and appreciate the sacrifices and the efforts of those that walk with me in my path. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Omar. I'm the director of EOPS at Southwestern College. I've been at Southwestern College for about 20 years. I'm also from Tijuana. I'm in my 40s now, so I came to this country when I was about 19. And over the years, I met a lot of wonderful students, but I think no one other than Wendy. I met Wendy in 2011, and have to be honest, when I met Wendy, she wasn't interested in going to school, really. She was there, but she wasn't focused, right? And there's a lot of reasons why. She might share that with you in a few minutes. But I think we spoke for quite a few times, right, Wendy? And she amazed me, the things she did from one semester to the next. I think her GPA went up like 1.5 over the next 2 semesters after we met. In 2015, Wendy was accepted to UCSD, the UCSD, right? And she's now studying graphic design. And I know she's balancing work and school, but she's an amazing person. She changed my life in a way, just teaching me what students can do when they have that drive inside of them, right? So help me welcome Wendy Plata.
Well, good morning. Buenos días. Me llamo Wendy Plata. And to be quite honest, according to research and statistics, I probably shouldn't be up here. But let me tell you why. Because daughter of a single mom usually doesn't make it to college. Normally it's a different path they take. Also because I am undocumented. I was born in Mexico and brought here at the age of 2. So college was definitely not an option for me. So in high school, it was not driven. I was a really good athlete. I played sports, and I barely made it to a 2.0 because I figured, you know what, I can't go to school. Even if I could, I don't have the means. I can't apply for financial aid. I don't have the money. Like, my mom already has enough stress. How am I going to go to college? So I'm just going to get through high school, and I'll get a job, and we'll see what happens. So I moved to San Francisco, I moved to Los Angeles. I am an artist. I focused on what I did know I was good at, which was art, and I liked acting, and I had a passion for film. But deep down inside of me, I always envied, or not envied, but looking at my friends on Facebook, going to college, UC Santa Barbara, San Diego State, I always really desired that, but I never wanted to get excited, so I figured I'm just going to act like I'm too cool for school. So thankfully, the Obama Dream Act came through, so immediately I went to Southwestern College. That's when I met Omar, which, I was still not a confident student. I thought I was just, maybe I'm just dumb, but we'll see how this goes. But I spoke to Omar when I met him, and he said, you know what, there's resources. We can help you with your books. You can do this. So I said, okay, next semester I'm going to get straight A's. And with the right resources, tutoring, having the right books, studying, learning what type of learner I was, I got to work, and sure enough, I got my straight A's. That to me was like, wow, Wendy, what, seriously? Like, that was just amazing. Then I thought, okay, maybe I could take this to another level and actually transfer to a good university. So that was my next goal. I said, you know what? I'm going to go to UCSD. I drew a picture, I put it on my wall, and I looked at it every day. And those nights that you spoke about, that they were so hard and, you thought you were going to make it, I was like, no, these are the nights that are going to make me to the person I want to be. So then I applied for the program Becas, which, the scholarship money was amazing. And money can always help you out. But I think what I've got the most out of this was because Southwestern actually made you meet, they did events once a month. Everybody that participate in the program. So therefore, I got to meet students who had the same struggles, who were also undocumented, who were also a little afraid of what could happen, but they had that drive in them that they wanted to be somebody in a country where they were telling you can't, when it's been your home the whole time. So with that support, with that resource, with, just having people who understand, and people in those days that you think that you can't tell you, you know what, you can, that's what really pushed me and drove me. And that's why I'm here today. And research also says that the more grateful you are in life, the more happier you become as a person. So I cannot thank everybody enough for this opportunity. Thank you.